Hello, my good sir. It seems we have run out of art at our art gallery.
Oh shit, that's not very good. You know we're supposed to have lots of art here.
Well, I hear that this little website called Deviantart has very new artists that are very good, and that will go at high values.
Oh, I like good art and I like money. Money is very nice.
Bring in the rest of the appraisers. We shall appraise some of their art to bring them in.
So I call this. Okay. So I call this. I call this. Inkling feet. Oh whoa, so hot. Ooh. So the inspiration I got this from was when I was browsing DeviantArt, and when my friend XXX underscore Inkling XXS fat obesity at 420 underscore XXX was posting about random stuff about Inklings. So then I decided to draw some stuff.
You were inspired, huh?
Yeah, I was inspired.
I like the green one.
Now,
$1 million.
I can see this has high value for its political statements.
Yes, we organized in New York not too long ago, only a few years ago in 2005, and it came as within a backlash after all the things that the organization PETA, you know PETA, after all the
Pedophiles?
yes, terrible things they would do.
They made a mean tweet.
Yes,
They made a mean tweet about my brother.
they insulted me via Twitter, and that just pushed me over the line.
I think I've made a piece that should be very fine against these current times.
Whoa!
Does this have to
Now-
do anything about the
What the
5G
fuck?
causing the current virus going around?
Yes, I have done many researches, and I have found that if you play Nintendo Switch long enough, you actually become a furry yourself. A furry of the opposite gender as well.
I have found this art that I think would be perfect for our gallery.
Ah, perfect. Is that creature named Bob? From
Yes,
that
from the
video
hit series Animal Crossing.
Ah,
And with the new game
No.
that just came out, this would sell for a very high price.
I think so as well. My God! And you showed feet.
Now, with finding this art, I also found this other that I think would go very well and fit very well with this piece right here, and they would go together quite nicely.
Oh, absurd! But I think it will fit very well.
I have a very fine piece of my totally original OC.
Oh. Ah.
A bold
Now,
use of
Born to
color.
be free at deviantart.com.
His name is Crispy Emo. He's very suicidal and his parents got killed in a train wreck.
Now, I have found quite another image for us to appraise that I think will be worth quite a lot of moolah. Because people love cats, and they love the little toe bean things. And this showing them, I think will be worth quite a lot. And I'd like to hear your opinions on it.
I only see one toe bean.
You only see like
You have to
three.
pay the toe bean DLC to get the rest.
What?
I just
You
clicked my
inserted
screen.
microtransactions within an oil painting. That just seems rather predatory, don't you think?
Yeah.
We need more beans.
We're an art gallery. We don't care about ethics.
So this right.
Diapers.
What
Oh.
the fuck?
Excuse you,
Is that
not your
Sandy
turn.
from the popular
What the
cartoon
fuck?
SpongeBob SquarePants?
SpongeBob, what are you doing to Sandy?
She do be thick though.
Which episode was that?
I don't remember this.
I think this
I
was
need
the
to
episode when they
watch it.
first met, but they had to cut this scene because it wasn't good for the kitties.
No, but this is the reboot.
Could very well
I-
so be.
I would like to discuss the pricing of this piece in private with the seller.
Oh God.
Sonic.
Another political artist, I see.
Yes. Fellow political artist.
I'm not your typical
Religious art as well, I see.
Yes.
Religious.
I see
Specifically
great
speaking to
influence in
Canada.
Renaissance iconography.
Oh my God, Sonic and the gang are good Christian souls.
Yes, yes.
I would like to point out that it has the non-Christian F word in the bottom left corner on this Christian image.
Zelda fucking
So-
Janet.
So I can
Who
see
is
that this,
Janet?
this is
I-
art
you know, I
piece
put that in-
contradicts
I put-
itself.
Yes, that's exactly it. I wanted to give this piece a lot of I wanted it to be a very bold piece that said a lot. You can see that Shadow is a tiny person sitting on top of Sonic, which I thought was a very interesting concept.
Is Shadow a homosexual?
Yes, that is exactly what I was trying to portray.
This
And
is
putting
not
them in the church, a very bold
I thought
I've been
that
in the
would be
game for a
pedophilia.
long time. I've been in the game for a long time, and I've seen a lot of shit.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I'd like to say that this has mostly a.
So I
It's
call
priceless. It's priceless.
All right, you can take it.
So I call this the fart punishment. So
What the fuck?
No.
If this piece is hung in the gallery, I'd like to take my business elsewhere.
I can
what?
see-
But it's
I would
awesome.
not. I would lick the painting.
I have 3 pieces to get through, and they're all at once, that all go together, that show a kind of evolution. And I shall show them in the evolution they go, that one would start at the left of the room, and they would go to the right, showing each one as it continues. Now here is the first one,
Interesting.
in said evolution.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God. I'm scared already.
I
It's-
do love cookies.
You can see this little man eating a cookie,
Yummy.
and getting a big belly from eating too many cookies.
This is very wholesome.
Kunki.
Now, as you continued through the room, you would find this piece. We have this piece right here.
Jesus Christ.
You can see
Christ.
What?
it has
Hot
continued.
damn.
You're so obese.
As he moved on to donuts or bagels.
Now, after this beautiful piece, the final piece that you would see in this room, all the way to the right, would be this piece.
Oh my
Jesus.
God.
As you can
Why?
see, this is a very chunky boy.
Very chunky
Very.
boy.
Very chunky. Ah.
Oh yes, a political statement again.
Yes.
Very political.
You know, there's been a lot of controversy surrounding this, and, I wanted to make my...
Ah.
Ah yes, Vor.
Boy is very popular.
Yes,
So
it is.
he said so himself.
I did this before it was mainstream.
Ah. Now,
Mm.
where the fuck is the political stance here?
You see, it's the redness.
Explain yourself.
You see, on the foot, there's some red. That's to represent China and communism. Communism is getting fucking wrecked by these seeds. No
Communism. Women, yes, women. Well, as we say, women's rights are a good joke. Anyway.
Fuck women's rights. As
No.
a woman. As a woman.
Ah, bananas.
Jeez.
Now,
There's actually a lemon.
oh, lemon, even more.
I
scary.
believe that is actually a banana.
I can see
No,
that
There's a lemon chasing me with its sour teeth.
quite the
Oh.
demon it is.
Now, explain your fear.
I'm afraid of lemons eating me.
That's a banana.
Now, I have found some pieces that would be great for our displays. Now, I think the first one I shall show is this one. Now, about half of it is obstructed, but as you can see on the right side near the top, you can see a hiss you can conclude that he is being inflated with air.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was a snake. Oh god.
Inflation. And with the gay one as well. Gay inflation. Much more profitable. Ah. Pregnancy.
Fatness.
Ah, pregnancy, I say.
Yes, I have another piece. Yes. Whoops, how did that get there?
Now,
That is not
Now,
my
wait a
piece, that
minute.
was an accident. Here's my piece.
$20 million.
Heart is dead.
I consider
Fantasy
this-
tales.
Fire Mage Tales.
I consider this a self-portrait of who I truly wish I was.
Damn, you furry bastard. so William.
Damn,
What?
bro, he's kind
You're-
of thick.
Oh wow, that's thick.
He is very thick.
Oh.
Jeez.
Now,
Why would you?
I think I just vomited in my mouth. I'm gonna need to grab some breath mint, cause
As you can see in the bottom right, there's a little Pokeball. So this is a crossover art piece.
Oh, no. 10 microbes.
So,
10 microbes.
I'm buying that for my personal collection. How much do you want? I will pay any price.
Yes, so will I.
Oh, a bit higher.
No, I will bid higher.
This is my ultimate piece.
Oh.
Wow,
Spicy.
very nice final piece to left.
That's just
is
great
my
art.
master.
I don't know what to say about that.
This is this is my masterpiece. I've been whole life for this.
I don't know where I found this. I think I found this in the garbage, but here it is.
Oh!
Rule 34 again.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Hi, I'll take my entire estate.
What made you want to draw these?
I didn't. My apprentice did.
I could have sworn you said you found that in a trash can somewhere.
Yes, actually, wait a second. I thought you said you got this from the trash. What is this about an apprentice? Oh my
Okay.
god. He's
fraud.
Sir China. Wait a second. He's not
Bless this
Sir
mess.
China.
He's a fraud.
He's not Sir China. He's just peasant China.
Oh shit!
They're gonna be out.
Oh my god.
Get him out
You're
of
not
here.
bourgeoisie. You're not bourgeoisie.
Me.
I think misspelling peasant is the richest thing you've done today.
How about you shut your fucking mouth?
Now I have two final pieces to show off. Now, they are not related, however, this time.
Oh,
So the first piece I have to be appraised is this one right here.
Ah, more inflation.
This is fat.
Oh, just fat. My
There
bad.
it was one of three things, and you picked two of the wrong ones.
So, explain why this character specifically. I've not seen much art of this character.
Well, this is once again Animal Crossing, and in most of the games, this would be the character that would greet you and ask you your name and such stuff like that. So I think
Oh,
it'd
yes.
be more welcoming if he was a big boy, a big chonker that came
big
in and
chonker,
broke
if
the
you will.
seat that he sits on.
Big. Now, I do agree. Any more chunker.
I have one final piece to show off, and I think it is one of the most quality ones I have found in my lifetime, and I think is worth the most I've ever thought a piece could be.
Now,
Three.
I'm very
One scolding.
I'm very conflicted right now. Very, very conflicted. Because you
Who's
see, I'm
his
a
father?
very big fan of this Bowsette character myself, but I'm not sure if I really like that in particular.
I don't.
You do
I
not
don't know
want the
why.
warmth of a Bowsette around you?
I don't like the pregnancy.
That's not
That's not
pregnancy.
pregnancy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
surrounded by
oh,
plants,
I like how Mario is just in the background and he's just like.
Shit.
and he's screaming out the actual artist who drew this.
Now, for the
You-
final art piece, I think, to go in this show would be
Mercy.
the peasant that came in earlier to kill him and show him off in our museum.
He presented many art pieces as if he was one of us, but was secretly a peasant in disguise.
I think very well we shall lynch the man and hang him on a cross.
Alright.
It's not what lynching means.
Well, we're doing it anyways.
Kick the
Crucify him.
stool out from under him.
Crucify him.
No, we're kicking.
Lynching
He's
is
already-
a noose.
And now
Someone kick the chair.
Yeah, I just did.
No! I believe
Die.